Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. I'm Raunaq sir and I will be your substitute teacher as Miss Supriya is just really tired of the fish market that you have turned this class into. I will teach you discipline and also she's actually very sick. Silence! Behave yourself! I will tell Miss Supriya to cut 5 marks from all of you. Please, no, hey, it's August, which means it's time for you. Listen to me. It is August, which means it's time for the first school test for many of you. It's such a glorious time. Students will stay up late at night and they will study. They will get stressed. They will develop long-term anxiety. Many of you will pass and some of you like Rahul, who was the first to throw this paper at me, will hopefully fail. So it's important that you remember, kids, marks don't matter. At least not to people who don't want to be successful in their life. Am I right, Rahul? Before we begin the quiz, let me remind you, we have changed how the quiz works, which means if you're not on the latest app, you might face some technical difficulties while playing. On the new version, you don't have to answer every question correctly to win the stash. You win some stash for every right answer that you get. That's right, I will announce the pot price for each question and inside the stash will be credited to you at the end of the quiz. You will need to be on the latest update to play, so make sure your app is updated to the latest version every time that you play. So let's begin with a practice question just so you get used to the format. This question has no rewards, just like my teaching job. Question number 1. Which of the following is not a continent? See, a continent is a continuous mass of land, just like this quiz is a continuous source of misery for those who don't do their homework. Am I right, Rahul? There are 7 continents, namely Asia, North America, South America, and ha! You thought I was going to tell you all the continents just like that? No, I was going to sing the song that is Mambo number 5. Just because this is a practice question does not mean I don't take it seriously. Substitute teacher Raunaq, no wait, general superior substitute teacher Raunaq is always on point and there will be no grace marks. So, which of the following is not a continent? Oh wow, 87% of you got it right, Arctic. Some of you said Australia. What are you doing in my classroom, guys? What has Supriya taught you? Huh? Now it's time for the real money-making questions. This next question is worth 1,000 rupees. Question number 2. A blank is a part of a line that is bounded by 2 distinct endpoints. Life. Life is a part of a line that is bounded by 2 distinct endpoints. The first is birth. And the second is finding out that movies are just made to watch the characters solve their problems while not actually solving your own. Sorry guys, mera movie se man ud gaya hai. At least until this Friday when we're doing the Leonardo DiCaprio quiz with Raunaq Rajani. Who's Raunaq Rajani? That's right, it's me, not Supriya Joshi, because she is sick and I clearly had nothing to do with it. So kids, I just want to tell you one thing. If you're sick, be a professional and send a substitute. Send your younger brother, send your chacha, whoever fits in your uniform, just send someone, okay? And listen, don't be an idiot. Because idiots, let me tell you, speaking of idiots, what is the part of the line that is bounded by 2 distinct endpoints? And the answer is, wow, 65% of you got it right. A line segment. Some of you said re, to which I would like to say, kya re? Yeah. The next question is worth 500 rupees. Question number 3. During photosynthesis, plants take in which gas? Now, many of you must be wondering, what is photosynthesis? I also wondered this when I was your age, kids, because surprisingly, it has nothing to do with photography. It is actually the process in which plants use sunlight and other materials like gases, etc. to make food. They take sunlight and gases to make food. Just like a packet of potato takes your hunger and makes you a potato. An estimated number of 18 million acres of forests are lost each year due to deforestation. I'm not meandering, I'm trying to tell you the truth because global warming is causing crazy changes to the climate. There is a drought scare and scientists say that we might run out of clean water reserves very soon. But no, global warming is not real because Mitro, climate has not changed, we have changed. We can't tolerate a little bit of heat or cold also, what Mitro? Right? As some politicians would say, right? Am I right? See, plants play an important role in all this as they take in which gas during photosynthesis? And the answers, 80%, 87% of you got it right and said carbon dioxide. 1% said hydrogen. Guys, how did you all download this app? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious right now. The next question is worth 1,000 rupees and is also the elimination question, which means if you get it wrong, you can't participate in the next question. Question number 4. Which of the following is not a mammal? See, 15,000 new species are discovered every year. That means every year scientists have to come up with 15,000 unique names. That's how we end up with species that have names like camera lens. Do you know this? Camera, K-A-M, camera lens. Python eel. Okay, that's not how you pronounce it. I'm just embarrassed to say it. I'll just say it. Python eel. That's a real species. And this is my favorite one. Ahaha. That's it. Ahaha. Apparently, this scientist was in a debate with another scientist over the legitimacy of his newfound species. So when he finally showed definitive proof, he exclaimed, Ahaha. फिर साथ में 5-10 गाली भी दी होंगी, but that is another lesson that I will not impart to you today. All I will say is, kids, that whenever you take revenge, take it so successfully that you smash it on their face and go, Ahaha! Now, to the answer, which of the following is not a mammal? 51% of you got it right when you said penguin. Some of you said bear. Bear is not a mammal. Bear. When someone's hairy, you call them a bear. Come on, dude. The next question is worth 500 rupees and is also an elimination question. Now, if you do irresponsible answers, elimination. So be careful. Which of the following Indian rulers adopted Buddhism? Now, you may not know this, but the Maurya dynasty ruled over a larger landmass than even the British Empire. The biggest difference between the two empires is that only one of them introduced a new sport to the Indians. And then the Indians played that game. And in every World Cup, they were like, why are the Indians winning this? And why are we losing this? Except the last one, you know. But if you put your hand to your heart, can you ask yourself this? Did the British really win? I don't think so. See, the British Empire was very successful in suppressing Indians for 200 years. Indian soldiers died in British wars. They even took away our Kohinoor diamond. So we cursed them. And this is why they voted for Brexit without even knowing what the hell it was. Ha ha! Idiots! You just clicked OK to terms and conditions without reading it. Even I do that, so it's okay. Back to the question, who adopted Buddhism? 79% of you got it right and you all said Ashoka. 0% said Aurangzeb. 0. Huh? What is this? What is going on in this country? Huh, guys? After coming to the shocking realization that wars was resulting in people dying, Ashoka was like, hey, maybe I should convert to Buddhism. The next question is a poll question. It's a poll question, so please be careful. What does a substitute teacher hate the most? I'll tell you what I hate the most. It's students who will grow up to be failures. That's right, Rahul, I'm still talking to you. See, Rahul, the best thing about being a teacher is I can call you a failure, and if you fail, I'll be like, I knew it. Aha, I knew it. And if you succeed, I will say, I was only motivating you to work hard. So either way, Sir Raunaq Rajani always wins. As a side note, be nice to your substitute teachers. They also have hopes and dreams and families to feed. How many papers will suffer? How many students will disrespect us? Huh? Guys, why does nobody reply to the substitute teacher WhatsApp group when I say, let's make a union? Huh? Huh? Let's go to the next question. The final question that is worth 2,000 rupees. Wow. 42% of you all said, I struggle with names during attendance. Guys, listen, I said Rahul 6 times. Okay, and that's all I need to know because Rahul is the one who's misbehaved. Should we go on to the next question or no? Eating in class. Eating in class. Really? Okay. Question number 6. Which of the following does not form a part of the 7 sister states in India? The 7 sister states were ruled by the Ahams. Ahams! Ahams! The rule lasted 600 years, which is the longest unbroken reign in the Indian history. That's almost as long as we waited for the 2nd season of Sacred Games. The 7 sister states are called such because of their geographical similarities. Okay? The only way you can reach the 7 sister states is through Siliguri, which is also known as the chicken's neck. Not the chicken's leg, not the chicken's breast piece, the chicken's neck that nobody cares about. Just like the rest of India does not care about the Northeast. So the question is, do you care about the Northeast? Which of the following is not part of the 7 sister states? Wow, 61% of you got it right when you said Sikkim. Sikkim has more ties with Tibetan and Bhutanese culture than the Seven Sisters. Alright, that's all for today. Congratulations to all your winners. Your insider stash will be credited to your account. I'll be back on Friday at 1:30 p.m. and as I said, this week in the movies, we'll have a quiz on Leonardo DiCaprio. So join in, but then for now, goodbye and good luck.